Campaigners have lobbied long and hard for air travellers to reduce their carbon footprint by flying less. But could the aerospace industry itself design a solution to this environmental enigma? It's been suggested that the next generation of commercial airliner will be more environmentally friendly, burning much less fuel than contemporary jets. And it doesn't stop there. Engineers have drawn up plans for aircraft whose engines generate so little noise at takeoff that they're about the same volume as normal human conversation. Pretty radical goals, which require some pretty radical ideas. Like this, the SAX 40. If it looks like a flying wing, that's because, in essence, that's what this collaboration between Cambridge University and MIT is. These sorts of airframes are called blended wing designs.
The tangible benefits that we might expect from a blended wing body design would fall into two categories. Firstly, you would look for improved fuel efficiency. In other words, you'd look to burn less fuel to take the same number of passengers the same distance. Secondly, you might look to improve noise because the shape of the blended wing body lends itself to shielding engine noise from people on the ground.
Mounting the engines above the wing should limit engine noise at takeoff to around 63 decibels, roughly the same volume as humans talking to one another. The blended wing's bat-like shape should help increase fuel efficiency by around 30%. To test blended wing characteristics, Boeing Phantom Works and NASA have flown this, the X-48B scale model.
Skyray 4801, pass on 2,400.
Built by engineers at Cranfield University in the UK, this model has a 21-foot wingspan and is piloted by remote control from the ground.
Read your line clear.
While the radical shape increases fuel efficiency and reduces noise, the engineers seem to have neglected one tiny thing: the passengers. All of the current blended wing concepts have done away with windows for passengers to look out of.
I think that's got to be a real issue. You know, who wants to sit there with sort of a virtual window? You know, the technical people say, oh, we could do that, but everybody knows they're not looking out the window, and I don't think that would be very comfortable.
And it's not just the lack of windows, which could be a stumbling block to blended wing designs. These bat-wing-shaped aircraft could encounter a whole host of problems before they've even taken off. Airports around the world are equipped to deal with conventional tube and wing aircraft. Some industry observers point out that loading luggage or even passengers quickly could be a problem.
I think that there are clever engineers capable of designing the aircraft in such a way that the impact on the current infrastructure is minimal. I think there are probably going to be some clever ideas here in the next couple of years for ground handling and other things that are associated with moving around congested airports.
And aerospace manufacturers are introducing less revolutionary ideas to improve traditional designs. Airbus is experimenting with alternative gas-to-liquid synthetic fuels. Biofuels, composed of a 20% mix of coconut and babassu oil and 80% of normal jet aviation fuel, have also been tested in a Boeing 747. It's claimed biofuels will help cut an aircraft's carbon emissions, although the current biofuel mix performs badly at low temperatures found at high altitudes.
If you can make your fuel from material that grew in the present day atmosphere, then you can have a carbon neutral system where you simply recycle the carbon between plants and fuel and the atmosphere, plants, fuel, atmosphere, and so on and so forth. So that would be the most likely avenue if we didn't have to go for a new configuration.
With increasing consumer pressure and spiralling oil prices, air travel will have to become more environmentally friendly to survive. But whether that's a result of revolutionary design or using new types of fuel is up to the aerospace industry.